What's up, guys? Hope all is well. I wanted to start doing these videos again for the upcoming season. Run game install. I know you guys did a great job. Lyman did a great job on Wednesday night. We went over one play. We put in 21 buck, 29 buck, and that's what we're going to talk about today on the on this platform right here, guys. First, we'll go right from the beginning, though. Let's just talk about our. This will be our base formation here, guys. All right, everything will come up, will stem off of this formation right here. Okay, this is going to be called ace right. Okay, ace, we're in the gun. All right, the quarterback is about no more than 5 yards behind the center's heels. Okay, sometimes the back is going to line up to the left. Sometimes the back is going to line up to the right, depending on the play. Sometimes he's getting the ball, running to the tight end side. Sometimes he's going to the tight end, lining up to the tight end. He's going to lead block on a jet or an outside play for the slot coming in motion. But we'll get to all that stuff as we progress. But this is ace right. So if we hit ace right, guys, okay, our tight end's going to be lined up to the right. All right, it's 3-point stance. All right, our X is going to go opposite the call. Okay, they're going to be on the line, probably about 12 yards off the tackle, probably on the numbers, depending if it's the boundary or the field or whatnot. But we want pretty good spacing out here. All right, and obviously it depends on if we're calling a pass play too. We're also going to have our slot. All right, out here, guys, probably splitting the tackle and the X. Pretty good. Biggest thing is we want great spacing out there. Okay, the Z right here, guys, is going to be 1 by 1. All right, 1 yard outside of the tight end, 1 yard behind the tight end. Now, there are certain plays that we're going to run out of this. There's going to be run heavy plays and there's going to be pass heavy plays, guys. Okay, so as coaches, we're trying to figure out. We want to put the best kids in the best possible position to be successful here. Okay, sometimes this kid may not be the greatest blocker per se. All right, and if we're running buck, all right, or if we're running jet, we may want to put like a thicker kid in here. All right, a little bit of thicker kid to block. Okay, so this guy's if we're running the ball and this guy's our blocker, and let's just say out here is Michael McNaught. Okay. We want this guy to really put the big boy pants on and be able to block a D end, okay? Whether he's blocking down or leading up on a linebacker, on an ISO that we're going to talk about. But this guy's basically got to take that lineman mentality where I'm probably not going to touch the ball. I'm probably not going to get many carries, all right? But I am paramount to this play, okay? And the play goes with this back down blocking here on the inside defender. All right, so we are taking open applications at North Andover High School for this guy right here. We're looking for, if we're running buck, all right, we're not going to put a round peg into a square hole. We are going to put a thicker kid here. We're going to put our back here, all right, and we're going to Walensky here, all right, McNaught here, our X here, all right, and Sal Frank right there. All right, we're not making no bones about it. If we're running buck, all right, if we're running belly or if we're running jet, that's kind of the formation that's the personnel grouping we want. Okay. So let's just talk about the rules, guys. As an offensive line coach, we have blocking rules for every single play, and we try not to break them. Okay, it just keeps things simple because regardless of how a defense lines up, we stick with our rules, we stick with our principles, and very rarely do we break them unless there's a drastic look that we see. All right. So let me just set this defense up here, guys. All right. So ace right. Okay. I love this ace formation because defense is going to make a decision here. Okay. They see a tight end here, a 230-pound tight end. Okay. They see a thicker kid over here, guys. Okay. They're thinking, maybe I don't know what they're thinking, but if they're going to sell out to stop the run on the right because they see the back opposite, all right, they may put a pile of bodies over here. So they got 1, 2, 3, and maybe that safety is shaded over a little bit. Okay, they determined to stop the run on this play. Okay, now that obviously you can't cover every inch of grass on the field. All right, blade of grass on the field. So that's obviously now they only have 2 guys over here covering these 2. All right, so as coaches, we have to look at that and see if that's a matchup problem. We want to take advantage of that. Okay, so obviously if they're worried about these 2 receivers over here, they may put that safety over here, okay? And we have 6 in the box here, guys, okay? If there's 7 in the box, we want to be able to run the ball, okay? We have to we got to get the job done. if we got guys doing a great job getting a hat on a hat, getting movement, all right, and getting forward yards here, guys. All right. So let's just put him in center field for now, and we're going to run what they call 21. 21 is our buck sweep to the right, guys. Okay. Usually when you hear the word sweep, you think really outside play, but buck sweep, guys, it hits tight. It hits kind of like right off the tight end's block. Okay. So we want the tighter we hit that play, the better, the more successful the play is. We don't want that sucker to get bounced to the outside to the cornerback here. Okay. So let's just talk about our principles. Let's talk about our rules. All right. So on the play side, if it's 21, that means it's a buck sweep to the right. So if I'm on the right side, I'm on the play side. The rule is always gap down blocker. And what does that mean? I'm going to try to explain that so anybody can hear it, so everybody can understand it, guys. Okay. So gap basically means this. Okay. If I'm the fullback here, the wing here, and it's buck is called. Gap means the person inside of you. Okay, the person inside you, meaning towards the center. Okay, so if there's somebody in the gap, you block them down. If there's nobody in the gap, you look for down. Down means the defender is inside you, but now he's head up to the next offensive guy to your inside. So for example, this guy right here is head up on Sal Frank. Okay, that is now considered a down block here. All right, so that would be your guy. Now, if this guy was inside of Sal Frank, so if it goes gap, nothing, down, nothing, then I just go to backer. Okay, I'm basically blocking the first hit inside of me. Okay, that goes for the Z on buck, that goes for the Y, that goes for the tackle on the play side. Everybody is gap down backer. All right, so let me take Jake Sal Frank. Jake Sal Frank's got a 6 technique right here, head up on him. So he's looking down because he knows he's blocking down. It's a gap scheme play. Is there anybody in the gap? No. Is there anybody down over the tackle? No. That means he goes to linebacker. All right, so let's just draw this up. I want good angles, guys, okay? Good angles. We want to basically anticipate this D lineman coming up the field. I want to cut him off right where he's going to be, okay? I don't want to step up the field, have Sal Frank block down, and have this guy shoot and penetrate through the backfield and eat the play up, okay? Penetration will kill this play. We can't get the guards around. The back will have to bounce it. D-backs love when backs bounce it to the outside. Makes life easier for them. Okay. Sal Frank, gap down backer. Okay, he's got nobody in the gap. He's got nobody down. He's going right to that backer right there. All right, kill shot. The tackle, gap down backer. He's got somebody right in the gap. He's going to block him down. All right. So far we got 1, 2, 3 guys blocked. Now on buck we pull both guards. Our guards like linebackers in this play. My apologies. They're like fullbacks in this play. All right, they got to get out there. So this guard is pulling, and let's just not get hung up on who we block. Let's just get good at blocking what they call the force player. Every defense has a force player. They force the play inside. All right, nobody's going to concede the sideline and just give it to you. Someone's going to come up and force the play inside. He's going to open up. All right, with his right hip, he's going to get a little bit of depth, not a ton, because you don't want to get too deep into the backfield, all right, because somebody will come underneath and make the play. We want to get around that block from the Z, all right, from the wing. This linebacker, this corner right here, since there's no receiver out here, he's probably going to be a little bit tighter. He's probably going to force the play inside. I highly doubt he'll backpedal. If he does backpedal, then we got a good play here, because now we're just going to run it right down his throat. But anyways, let's anticipate him being a football player coming up. All right, and right here, that's my force. All right, so there's my down block. There's my force. Now, center's job is either head up or back. Okay, he's got nobody head up. Okay, he knows that the left guard's pulling on buck, so that means he's going to block back on the one right there. He's got that guy, and he's not going to get jammed back into the A gap. He's going to get his hips down, be physical. Okay, this guard right here. This is key because the halfback is following you. A lot of teams, when they do drills, when they do buck drills, they put like a towel on the backside guard's pants, and then the tailback, once he gets the ball, his goal is to pull that towel out of his pocket, because he wants to get right on his hip. All right, so I'm getting here. All right, I'm getting a little bit depth, almost like, if I can use a baseball analogy here, it's almost like when you get a base hit. All right. You don't run right to first base in a straight line. You want to like arc it a little bit. So if you do go for 2, if you're trying to stretch into a double, you get that straight line, getting your shoulders up on a straight path to second base. It's almost the same thing. We want to get right around tight to that down block. Now get my shoulder pads north and south. What's the rule? I block the first guy that can defend the play. I want to look inside. If this guy's right in front of me and if he's filling, take him. Okay? Once you get your shoulder pads north and south, you got a field of vision. You don't see anybody in front of you, then you definitely look inside because that's where dudes are scraping from. That's where linebackers are coming from. All right, so this is what they call touchdown alley right here, guys. You can see the seal point. You can see the kick out. You can see the wrap by the guard. All right, the left tackle is just getting downfield. All right, that's the touchdown block, I call it, okay? Because this guy is obviously the free safety guys in a 4-4 is the free hitter to the ball, all right? If you're running a 4-4, all right, and you got a free safety playing center field, that kid's a dude. He's going to be running the alley, all right? He's involved in the run, and nothing gets behind him on a pass, okay? So we want to get right down and make that touchdown block right there, okay? Over here, guys, okay, we're going to run a little, maybe we can run any type of combo passing play here, guys, okay? We can either run one of these here, up the field, catch it and come down, all right, one of those deals, all right? We could run slant, post, all right? We want to show pass guys, okay? We always want those guys kind of thinking about that it's just not a play off, okay? We just don't want to come off the ball and take 2 steps and stop and just give the run away. We want to sell that pass here, guys, okay? So we're thinking anything from, quick slip screen, block here, or I always say block most dangerous man. This guy looks like the most dangerous man if that guy's way back, okay? Because you got to think, because we're going to run what they call some RPOs out of this, guys. All right, it's a run pass option where we read like this linebacker right here. If he stems down fast, we're going to pull it and throw it off that. Okay, so we're going to get to that. Okay, back, obviously, we're going to line up our right foot is going to be splitting the guard's midsection, midline. Okay, we're taking the ball, we're almost stepping on the quarterback's toes. And my aiming point, I'm getting right on the backside guard's tail, right to daylight, right through there, guys. Okay, that is buck sweep. Okay, right, he's getting the ball. All right, that's 21. Okay, I'll flip it on the back, guys. We'll do 29 buck, and I'll throw up a 50 defense so we can see the different front, and we can stick with our principles. All right, so let's just set up ace left, guys. Okay, so give me a second. I'll be right with you. All right, so ace left, we got the tight end on the left. All right, we're gonna have if we're running buck, okay, we're gonna have our kind of our fullback, more of a fullback type kid over here, traveling with the tight end. All right, we're gonna put our X here out in the numbers. We're gonna have the quarterback obviously in the gun, 4.5 to 5 yards behind the heels of the center. All right, we're just gonna put our slot out here. Okay, and then we're going to have the halfback obviously line up with his inside foot, splitting the guard's midsection here. All right, so let's put the D. Oh, no, let's run a 50, guys. All right, I said that we're going to run a 50, okay, or 3-4, however you want to tag it. Okay, so you got a 0 technique, you got a 4 technique, you're going to have a wide. Some coaches call that a 7, some coaches call it a 9, whatever you want. All right, we got a 4 here. All right, we're going to have a defensive. I guess you can consider him like an outside linebacker type. Okay. He's over the guard. He's over the guard. We're going to have a safety capping number 2, about 8 yards off the ball. We'll have a corner here, probably about 6 yards off the ball here. All right, corner's going to be up tight because there's no receiver out there. And we're going to put the safety right here, just head up 8 yards off of the tight end right there. Okay, 5-2, 3-4, same difference. All right, 29 buck. Okay, so we're running buck sweep to the left. Like I said, you hear sweep, but it's not a traditional sweep to the sideline. It's not like we're going like a jet where we're going hash number sideline. Okay, we're trying to hit this thing nice and tight right off the tight end's block. All right, so we're gonna go. Let's just go right down the line here, guys. Okay, so gap down. So 29. I'm on the play side. So the left side's the play side. All right, this guy now, he's got that D end. All right, his head up is now inside of him. He's got to take that, okay? He's going to take that guy right there, all right? And we're going to stay on that path, okay? Stay on that path just like that. That's our guy, okay? That's why this guy's got to be a dude right here, all right? Like I said, we're looking for a kid who's unselfish, has that kind of lineman mentality. We're going to drop our hips. We're going to create great contact and move our feet on contact and drive him down. Our goal is to drive him down to the tackle, All right, kind of uses momentum against them. Okay, same principles for the tight end. Gap down backer. Nobody in the gap, but there is somebody down. All right, so we're going right to that 4 technique right there. Okay, my tackle, gap down backer. There's nobody in the gap. There's nobody down. I go to backer. All right, center, we know. Okay, both guards are pulling, but I got a 0 technique. I got to take that 0 technique. I block everybody head up, okay, to back. All right, he's head up. I want to step with my left foot because I want to prevent him from pinching to the strong side and making the play. So I want to kind of cut him off right here. We don't have to blow him off the ball. Also, we're not catching. We're not getting driven into the backfield. We want to make sure that we seal him and he doesn't come across our face and eat the play up. Okay. Left guard has force. All right, he's the play side guard. All right, who's for it? Looks like this guy's going to force the play, I'm assuming, from pre-snap. All right, you want to get a decent amount of depth here, probably a little bit more, just in case this D end comes up the field in the back. I'm not going to say he gets caught, but defensive ends are pretty in a 50 or a 3-4. They're up the field type guys. Okay, so we want to get around that. Even if he gets a little bit of penetration, we don't want that play to eat it to destroy the play. Okay, force right there. Okay, coach, what if there's no force? Turn up, then turn up. If this guy's in a back pedal, turn up to the safety. Okay, backside guard, a little bit more depth. There's my down block. There's my kick out. I'm hugging that down block. I'm getting north and south. If this safety is coming down hard, which he probably will, all right, it's a strong safety, okay, he can defend the play. I'm going to block him, all right. If he's so far back, which I doubt, but if he stays back flat-footed, I'm going to look inside for any scraping linebacker, okay. Tackle, all right. Most likely in a 3-4, 50, if you're on the weak side, this guy's probably going to pinch, all right. He's never just going to stay there and be like an NFL 2-gap defensive lineman, okay. So basically, I'm going to step in this direction and end up taking him. All right, because same thing. We don't want him to eat that play up. Okay, can't coach. Well, don't do some teams read that? Where the tackle blocks. The tackle blocks out. We read that, and if he comes down, we fake it and run. Yeah, of course. But we're not. We got to be able to walk before we can run here, guys. Okay, so we're here. All right, we're here. Same deal out here, guys. Looks like this guy's the most dangerous man. All right, I'm here. Up the field, all right, and then show our hands just so that safety has to honor that. He may have to come down. That's one less guy in the run game, okay? Same deal, all right, we're getting on the hip of the backside guard, okay? We never bounce it. It's tight, it's tight, it's tight. We never bounce it, all right? Zach did a phenomenal job last year running this, okay, and that's why we're going to reinforce it this year, okay? Right here, step on the quarterback's toes. Quarterback, once you give the ball up, okay, it's a predetermined run. Pull it, throw, kind of like a throw action here. All right, just to keep these D-backs honest, just so they're not flying to the ball. All right, and then we just get touchdown alley right here. All right, that's $29 against the 50 defense. Guys, please shoot me any questions that you have on this. I am always available to answer any questions, X's and O's related when it comes to the run game. Okay. The next video I'll show, guys, it will be kind of a new play for us. It's going to replace power, okay? We're going to call it belly. All right, so our goal is we're going to run like belly. We're going to run buck. We're going to run jet. Okay, we want to run counter, and we want to run the QB jet option. All right, we fake the jet, and the quarterback takes it, okay? So, like I said, we're scratching the surface here, and I hope these videos help. Please watch them and ask questions if you have any. All right, guys. Thanks for your attention. I appreciate it. I'll be in touch. Thanks, guys.